Tannerite brand binary exploding rifle targets presents viewer feedback.
Morgan from North Carolina says, I've been a faithful viewer of yours for over 20 years and enjoy the diversity of the programs. Why are you the only hunting show that openly hunts in hunting preserves? I know there has to be a reason. Keep up the great shows and thanks for standing up and supporting all hunters. Morgan, the reason why I hunt in hunting preserves is the reason why I hunt in open range up in Alaska or British Columbia, anywhere else, is because we can. You know, a lot of people on hunting shows have a niche, whether they're bow hunters or gun hunters or turkey hunters, whatever. Our niche is we don't have a niche. We hunt for everything and everywhere. And so hunting preserves, they're great for some people they're not. But you know what? Hunting whitetails with dogs is great for some people, and for some people it's not. I support all hunting, and that's the reason why we call the show The High Road. Morgan, that's a great question.
Go ahead, Keith.
Go ahead.
Have a reel. Oh, watch it. Watch it. I'm telling you, I'll see you when you throw so big one. There you go.
What do you think about that, big boy?
Keith Hicks, Bremen, Georgia. Me and a few of my buddies came up to Ohio. We're going hunting for some big deer. One of the guys is going to hunt with a crossbow, other compound. Myself, I'm going with a rifle. So me and my guide are sitting in our blind, watching over a field. All of a sudden this monster buck comes out. He's beautiful. Then we see another one coming out. So I waited for a second, he came on out as well. And then the monster gave me the shot.
Bat.
Dropped him like a rock. The other one stood there, so I took him too.
That is what I'm talking about.
With our busy lifestyles nowadays, it's really hard to take the time to go out and scout and put in the time it takes to find these big bucks. So coming to a hunting preserve like this gives a guy like me and my buddies a chance to really capture a trophy like that.
While most of the stands that are on this piece of property, well, they're elevated. You've got lots of different kinds, but most of them are elevated. They do have some stands that are at ground level. For example, this one. And this is a special stand, and the reason why is because it has a wheelchair ramp. Here at Dominant Buck Outfitters, they offer discounted hunts for people that are handicapped and some members of the military as well. They do a lot of stuff with the wounded warriors. And so if you know somebody that's handicapped or somebody that's from the military that's wounded, you may want to look up dominantbuckoutfitters.com.
We have a variety of blinds to hunt from. Most of them are elevated. We do have a few special ones, looks like little cabins that are handicap accessible.
If you've hunted on public land or low fence property where it's been over harvested, many times those are the hunters that actually get frustrated because they spend so much time, so much money in those situations that they decide, you know what, they want to try hunting on a preserve. And when they do, they realize what they've been missing.
Our typical hunter is a man that has passion for the outdoors, always looking to upgrade his next trophy. Our hunting packages are for a single guy or groups up to 10 people. Our goal here is for our hunters to come and hunt the deer of their dreams. Our hunters get fired up here. It's not uncommon for them to kill 2 deer in one setting.
I'm Keith Hicks from Bremen, Georgia, and you're watching The High Road with Keith Warren.
The High Road with Keith Warren is presented by Liberty Safe, OpticsPlanet.com, Darton Archery, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%. Blue Rock Outfitters. And the Texas Deer Association. The High Road will be right back.
There you go.
Well, it's early in the afternoon and I'm fixing to hop up in that stand right there. That's a pretty tall stand. For whatever reason, they call that the nosebleed stand out here.
Hey, get there. Got him. That is a monster buck. Look at that. Holy smokes. That's the first whitetail I've taken with my 10mm. This right here, I love it. And that is a beautiful buck. That is a beautiful dominant buck at Dominant Buck Outfitters. Baby, that was awesome. And he dropped dead before he could get out of the field. That was about a 40-yard shot too. Holy smokes, look how many points that dude has got. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this buck. Holy smokes, what a gnarly buck. I mean, right here in Ohio, Dominant Buck Outfitters has got a great piece of property with wonderful habitat and some incredibly great genetics, and they have sure impressed me. Folks, this buck right here, I mean, look where I hit him. I mean, he was, I stopped him, he looked right up at me, boom, I took the 10mm and plugged him. If you've never hunted with a handgun, I would encourage you to try the 10mm. 10mm, I'm shooting the Freedom Munitions 180 grain XTP load, and you can order them online right there at freedommunitions.com. And it is an incredible load. And this is the first whitetail I've taken with it, but just take a look at him. I mean, and ooh, looky here, looks like he's got a bullet hole. Look at that. Looks like he has a bullet hole in his antler. But he's got a ton of points. He's an old gnarly buck, and what an experience. If y'all want to contact the folks up here in Ohio, now this is about not even an hour away from the Akron-Canton Airport, and they'll come and pick you up. They've got great property, great genetics, clearly. They have got a world-class lodge, and they're super people. If you want to get a hold of them, just go to their website, and they've got a great website, and shoot them an email, and I promise you, you will be very, very pleased. And this buck right here, I think I'm gonna sit back and watch the rest of the sunset. I'm gonna call old Keith to pick me up, and I'm gonna reflect upon today's events. I want to talk about hunting preserves. You know, hunting preserves are places that I think have gotten a bad rap. Hunting preserves are wonderful places. And what they are, they're private pieces of property that the landowner has basically gotten fed up with the neighbors. The landowners are all committed to growing the biggest, best deer they can grow. And unfortunately, what happens is a lot of neighbors wind up, with the policy, it's brown us down, and they shoot them when they're young. So they'll never get old. They'll never get big if you shoot them when they're young. And so hunting preserves, yes, they provide the deer an ample opportunity to get much older than deer outside of a hunting preserve. Plus, at the same time, too, I think that hunting preserves are a much safer place to go hunting. When it's all said and done, public land, you don't have any idea who's hunting by you. You don't have any idea if they're pointing a gun at you or not. But on a private hunting preserve, you know exactly what's going on, and it is a safe, nice place to hunt for yourself or your company, or bring your family. So hunting preserves, I think, have gotten a bad rap, and I think it's because people haven't gone to them. They haven't experienced what we've experienced. This hunting preserve, Dominant Buck Outfitters, is absolutely incredible.